Beloved child, every second you spend here is a step closer to the clarity your soul has been praying for. I am with you, guiding you to understanding 1111. My adored kid, grasp this. You were not made to get through life's preliminary salon. I perceive how you endeavor, equally, working to worrying about concerns a long ways past your plan. This isn't the very thing I planned for you. From the second I framed you, I created inside you a heart that longs for association, a spirit that flourishes with reliance, not shortcoming, but rather reliance on me. However, in your quest for independence, you have wondered, accepting the deception that you should bear each weight alone. You feel the substantialness pushing down. Isn't that right? The persistent tension of assumptions, fears, and disappointments fabricates like a tempest inside. You wear a cover of solidarity, persuading the world, and maybe even yourself, that you can oversee everything. Yet profound inside you know reality. I see the breaks in your covering, the tears you cry peacefully. These weights are not yours to be alone. They never were to affirm your faith. Type 1111 and like this video if you believe. Allow me to help you to remember reality ancient. You are not powerful. I didn't make you to be an island, separated and invulnerable. No, I wove into your very being a requirement. For me, a longing for my solidarity when your own wavers. 222. At the point when you depend exclusively on yourself, you cut yourself off from the boundless power and cherish I have held for you. This life was never intended to be strolled in isolation. Do you recall the accounts of the people who proceeded? You think about them legends, pioneers and prophets who confronted impossible difficulties. They as well vacillated when they attempted to remain solitary. It was just when they gave their battles over to me that they tracked down the solidarity to rise. Once more, do you see? Indeed, even the best among mankind required my presence, my direction, and my tranquility. You are the same kid. Your exhaustion isn't a defect. It is a sign. It is your spirit shouting out for rest, your soul yearning for shelter. However, you keep on opposing, gripping to the conviction that you should persevere in separation. For what reason do you battle what I uninhibitedly offer? My arms are open. My heart is prepared to convey what you can't. Trust in me, and I will take the weight that has twisted your back and broken your soul. Type 222. If you trust in God's wisdom, check out you, the magnificence of the world I made, the endlessness of the sky, the mood of the oceans. Do you suppose the person who put these marvels into high gear could leave you to worrying about your concerns alone? 333. No, my kid, I am near the new understand. In each snapshot of your battle, I stand alongside you, sitting tight for you to deliver what overloads you. Be that as it may, you should pick I won't compel myself upon you, for I have provided you with the endowment of freedom of thought. The decision to give up is yours alone. I stand by without complaining affectionately. For the second you go to me fitted and worn and say, "Father, I can't do this by itself," right then and there, my power will flood your life, lifting loads you thought would squash you. Try not to confuse your dependence on me with shortcoming. The world might advise you to be solid, to persevere without Vaseline. Yeah, genuine strength flies and give up at the point when you recognize your requirement for me. You open a power far more prominent than whatever you might summon all alone. It is in your acquiescence that my solidarity is idealized, my effortlessness made adequate for all your requirements. Consider the times you have staggered, the minutes when the weight was a lot to handle. If you liked our video and want to support us in our mission to spread divine teachings and cosmic insights, consider giving a super chat. Your support helps us promote these essential ideas and expand our community. A contribution of up to $10 not only shows your appreciation, but also helps us spread inspiring and transformational content to more people. Type 333. If you believe God is with you in every moment, is it safe to say that you were not turning for alleviation for somebody to share the heat? That earning is my voice inside you calling you to come to me. I have forever been here causing watching, prepared to give you rest. For 144, for what reason do you falter? For what reason do you oppose my admiration, my assistance, my shelter? At the point when the tempest of life rage, when the way forward appears to be unimaginable, recollect this: you are in good company. I'm your asylum, your stronghold, your steady friend. Allow me to be the stone whereupon you stand, the anchor that holds you consistent. In the midst of the confusion, trust in me, and you will discover a sense of reconciliation that outperforms all comprehension, a harmony that the world can't give nor remove. Try not to be deluded by the untruth that you should convey everything. This is the false mermaid looking to seclude you, to deny you of satisfaction and harmony. Yet I have come to give you life and life plan to fully. I'm the great shepherd who passes on the 99 to see is the one. You are that one, my valuable kid. Allow me to track down you in your battle and take you back to the well-being of my arms, to affirm your trust in God. Type for 144 and like this video. Thus come to me. Set out your weights at my feet. Relinquish the need to control, the apprehension about disappointment, and the happiness of assumptions. Rest in the information that you are in good company, that I am here to convey what you can't. 555. This is my guarantee to you. I won't ever leave you nor spurn you. Trust in me, and you will track down the solidarity to rise, the boldness to confront tomorrow, and the harmony to live completely today. My cherished, listen cautiously. You can't flourish separated from me. You might endeavor, accomplish, and collect yet evidence satisfaction. Genuine harmony can't be found without me. I'm the wellspring of all life, the wellspring of all that is great. Each breath you take, each heartbeat is a gift from me. Without me, your endeavors will vacilline, your triumphs will feel empty, and your spirit will stay fretful. Be that as it may, with me everything is conservable. I understand you better than you know yourself. I grasp the contemplations that whirl to you, the apprehensions that hold your heart, and the questions that you seldom voice. Nothing about you stood away from me. I'm personally mindful of the fights you face, the ones pursued covertly, the ones that leave you fatigued, and scrutinizing your value. But then in every last bit of it I'm with you. Type 555. If you trust in God's unfailing love, indeed even in your most of here minutes, when gloom takes steps to overpower you, I'm there. You might feel alone. However, I have never walked out on you. My presence isn't restrictive. It is steady. 666. I'm the light that guides you, and everything appears to be lost. The voice that mermaids trust. Into the quietness of your aggravation, you are rarely deserted, always remembered. Some have been misdirected into accepting that my adoration should be procured, that it is a prize for good deeds, strict customs, or demonstrations of dedication. This is a misconception of who I am. My affection for you isn't conditional, it is genuine. You can't prepare it, nor can you at any point lose. It is a gift unreservedly given. Since you are my kid, consider a parent's saturation for their youngster. There's a mother cherish her infant, to what the kid has done. Number, she cherishes on the grounds that the kid is hers. So it is with me. I don't adore you for what you do. I love you for what your identity is. You are mine, made in my picture, and nothing can change that. Benevolent accent, demonstrations of dedication or not, the cash of my affection, they're its products. At the point when you genuinely comprehend my adoration for you, your heart will normally answer in generosity and piety and reliability. If you believe in God's promises, type 666 and share this video to spread hope. These demonstrations are not intended to acquire my approval. However, to mirror the change that happens when you live in my effortlessness. 777. My effortlessness is adequate for you. My kid, it isn't something you should never to accomplish. It is as of now yours. Elegance is my gift to you, a flood of my affection that covers your shortcomings, mends your injuries, and reestablishes your spirit. You can't debilitate it, for it streams from a boundless source. In any case, you should decide to acknowledge this gift. Many decline it, gripping rather to the conviction that they should demonstrate their value. They work under the heaviness of assumptions, estimating themselves by guidelines I won't ever set. This isn't my craving for you. I long for you to rest in my allegiance, to know the opportunity that comes from living in my affection. Try not to be my sled into imagining that my adoration is far off for continent. It is just about as close as your next breath, as consistent as the rising sun. In any event, when you founder, when you commit errors or strayed from the way, my adoration remains. I don't get some distance from you. I connect, prepare to lift you up and take you back to me. Type 777. If you are ready for God to work miracles in your life, you are valuable to me. My kid, you're not set in stone by your achievements, our disappointments, by what the world says regarding you, or even by what you understand to be true. With respect to yourself, 888, your value comes from me, from the way that you are my creation. My darling, rest in this reality and allow it to change the manner in which you see yourself, in your general surroundings, the fights inside you, the questions, fears, and instabilities are not intended to be battled alone. Carry them to me. Allow me to be your solidarity, your raid, your shelter. At the point when you give your battles over to me, you will discover real sense of harmony that the world can't offer. A harmony that outperforms all comprehension. In this way, come to me similarly as you are. You don't have to fix yourself for. Demonstrate your value prior to moving toward me. I'm here, holding up with great enthusiasm, prepare to embrace you with an admiration that has no limits. Trust in my effortlessness, my kid, and you will track down the solidarity to flourish, not by your own power, but rather through the force of my adoration. To claim your blessings, type 888 and like this video. If you believe, my kid, let these words settle profoundly inside you. My love can't be earned. It has forever been and will constantly be a gift, a fortune that I uninhibitedly deal to you. 999. From the second you drew your most memorable breath, I saved the experience of you. I treasured you not for what you would achieve, not for the missed steps you could make, but rather just on the grounds that you are mine. My adoration isn't a compensation for deeds done or objectives accomplished. It is the actual substance of who I am and who I am to you. It reminds me when you want to show what you can do, endeavoring interminably for flawlessness, that is either required nor anticipated. I perceive how you measure your value by the guidelines of this world, by titles, assets, or the endorsement of others. However, none of these things characterize you. Your worth isn't established, and what you do yet, and what your identity is. My dearest creation, at the point when you look for worth beyond me, you pursue a delusion, a trance and shadow that leaves you unfilled and exhausted. Recall this: I know you totally. Even the parts you stole away from others. I know your apprehensions, your disappointments, and your fantasy. If you trust in God's plan, type 999 and share this video with 7 others who have faith. I see the weight you can bear, the questions that memorize into your heart. Be that as it may, my affection for you doesn't falter. It is unflinching, constant, and everlasting. 1010 I love you not, in spite of your defects, but rather amidst them. You don't need to acquire my friendship as of now. Have it in full measure. Stop briefly and consider this reality. You are sufficient not in light of what you've done, but sense of who you are in me. Relinquish the perpetual endeavoring, the debilitating quest for approval. You don't have to send a mountain to contact me, nor perform elaborate customs to acquire my approval. I'm here, closer than you can envision, hanging tight for you to go to me. I long to advise you that your value has forever been secure, more than my affection, my kid. Life will attempt to occupy you from this reality. It will toss difficulties, frustrations, and falsehood your way, endeavoring to pull you from the groundwork of my affection. However, when you construct your life on this perpetual truth, that you are cherished profoundly and genuinely, you will stand firm, regardless of what tempests might come. Make it a point to rest in my generation. Allow it to restore your solidarity and your injuries and guide your way. If you love Jesus, type 10 and share this video with 7 others who believe. Along these lines, come to me, my valuable one. Set out the heaviness of assumptions and the chains of hair splitting. Embrace the opportunity of realizing that you are cherished, similarly as you are. 1111. This is the greeting I reach out to you, to live in the radiance of my beauty, to stroll in the tranquility of my presence, and to confide in the enduring reality of my affection. Let this be an amazing groundwork, the tune of your heart and the anger of your spirit. For you are mine and I'm yours, presently and forevermore. That's my cherished kid. Know this reality regardless of anything else. You are endlessly adored. Nothing you really do can increment or decrease my admiration for you. It isn't transient or contingent. It is undaunted and everlasting. I am with you generally, prepared to, worrying about your concerns, guide your means, and embrace you with beauty unfathomable. As you go forward, let this be your affirmation. My admiration is your establishment, your solidarity and your shelter. Rest in it, live by it, and allow it to change all aspects of your being. You are mine, eternity valued everlastingly, help and always adored. Type 1111. If you believe God is working in your life right now, please write 100 words line for my views. So they give $10. Super thanks after watching my video, which is based on Christianity and Jesus' words. And take care of yourself. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.